Take it easy on those roadways. Snow showers continue to come down this morning. We'll talk about how much accumulation's on the way and a look at the weekend.
And I'm tracking the roads, showing you the slick spots you need to avoid so you can get where you're going safely.
Heading back inside the hospital when SLU nurses will return to patients' bedsides after a 2-day strike and when contract talks are expected to resume.
Let's go, Mizzou! Let's go, Mizzou! Let's go, Mizzou!
With just hours until kickoff, Tiger fans are getting ready for the Cotton Bowl. We're live in Arlington, Texas with what we can expect from tonight's big game.
Ring in 2024 with some fun with the kiddos. The family-friendly New Year's Eve events happening this weekend.
This is Today in St. Louis, focused on you.
Well, good morning on this Friday. We're focusing in on the road conditions out there. This is a live look from inside our storm tracker. In just a couple minutes, we're going to have a live report from our Megan Kernan, who's inside, and she's going to tell us what we can expect on your morning commute to and from work, maybe. Good morning. It is Friday. We made it. I'm Sydney Stallworth. I'm in for Rennie Knott.
And I'm Michelle Lee. So great to see you. We just want to say thanks for joining us, including those of you who might be watching us on 5+. I always say that when the roads are wet, we got to keep our eyes peeled because you get really busy, especially around that 7 o'clock hour too.
Right, and I would say if you're leaving, then give yourself about 5 minutes extra just for caution's sake. Right.
Yeah.
And space.
Yeah.
On the cars. People travel so closely, like, get out of my way. You're like, you're going to hold on today. I'll tell you that much. Don't get behind me because I'm going to go slower. Talk about your forecast. I know, I probably shouldn't, but I just can't help myself. This morning, the roadways have actually been doing all right, but Paul will have a look at that coming up, and of course, our storm tracker. But I wanted to show you this camera from Lambert. You can certainly see the rain droplets, the snow melting on contact. Our air temperatures have been above freezing by a couple of degrees this morning. So as we go through the morning, you can see the snow showers wrapping around this area of low pressure. We've already had this first band come through. That's shifting south now. So places like Farmington, Rolla, you're starting to see the snow showers there. But in St. Louis Metro, it is very, very spotty. Even on the Illinois side, out towards Flora, Sparta, you have some snow into parts of Edwardsville. But there you can see closer in on the Metro from Eureka, that 44 drive now into 141, Creve Coeur, up into Bridgeton, spotty snow showers even for you in Spanish Lake. But here is the thing, our numbers all above freezing, so you don't have to worry about icing this morning. I think the grassy surfaces and elevated surfaces will accumulate snow. Numbers up near 40 this afternoon with cloudy skies. All right, don't get behind Paul either because he'll do the same thing. Let's talk about the roads. Maybe not. Are you a gentle driver?
A little brake test. I'll give him a little brake test. Michelle Lee has a question.
She does. I slow down. I slow down too. I'm like this. You are gonna.
That's why we all get along.
We'll show them. Guilty as charged. I get it. Okay, we're tooling around out there, and you can see exactly what Anthony's saying here. It's not sticking, but you do have snow, and really an area that is kind of rough is 55 at Richardson. We're seeing a lot of splashing up on that. Now I want you to look at these arrows and just real quick see what is going on. These are elevated surfaces that are a little bit slicker. That's the red arrow that we're seeing out there right now. We're tooling around out there, and well, maybe you're hitting the roads here pretty soon. The Metro is, well, kind of a snowy mix since Wednesday afternoon. Of course, could affect the morning commute. You know what? Megan Kernan's out there right now. Maybe you'll be there soon. She's got to look at the roads. What are you seeing, Megan?
Hey, good morning, Paul. Well, we are live on Interstate 270 southbound at Manchester. So let's take a look at the roads right now, what we're seeing. You can see some steady snowfall coming down right now. Roads are fairly wet, so be careful of any slick spots if you're out driving this morning. But so far, we haven't encountered any slick spots right now. And Anthony says there's another burst coming after 7 a.m. and that should end around 11 a.m. Here's some video from yesterday afternoon as the snow came down at a steady clip. You can see snowflakes accumulating a decent amount on top of cars as they're driving. Downtown St. Louis got quite a dusting too. IDOT officials tells us a treatment was put down yesterday morning on bridges and roads. Trucks were out again around 8 and 9 o'clock last night. Now, MoDOT says crews have been working since Wednesday. They've been working 12-hour shifts, and will continue to do so through the end of the estimated winter precipitation or until all MoDOT maintained roads are safe for drivers. So we're going to take a quick look back out on our dash cam here. We're on Interstate 270 heading southbound, and if you're on the roads this morning, just remember to take it easy and give yourself enough time to get to where you need to go. Live in the Storm Tracker, Megan Kernan, 5 on your side.
Thank you, Megan. Continuing our coverage this morning, the search for a missing Florissant mother is now over.
Yesterday, we know authorities found Marisha Williams' body near Chicago. Williams was last seen with her ex-boyfriend Trenton Ivy on December 20th. Ivy was later arrested in Wisconsin on unrelated charges. It was there that he allegedly confessed to investigators that he killed Williams during a fight and then later disposed of her body. Williams' family members say they will finally have some closure.
I'm glad that she was found and we can now put her to rest. You know, we can give her the proper service that she deserves, because I really want him to pay for what he did.
Those children without a mother is just a tragedy. My heart goes out to the family.
Ivy remains in a Wisconsin jail without bond this morning. He will eventually be brought back to St. Louis County, where he faces murder charges for Williams's death. 2 separate shootings turned deadly in St. Louis City. The most recent shooting happened just over an hour ago in North St. Louis. So we do have a look from the scene. This is a live look now at Kings Highway and MLK. Police say a woman was shot in the head. Right now, no word on any motive or any suspects. And then investigators are also trying to find the person who shot and killed a man just north of downtown. This happened just after 11:30 last night. The man was found near a warehouse on 1st Street near 2nd Street. So far now, this has been at least 157 homicides in St. Louis City so far this year.
Well, less than an hour from now, nurses will return to work following a 2-day strike at St. Louis University Hospital. Since Wednesday morning, they've been on the picket lines, but the strike is going to end just before 7 o'clock this morning. The union says nurses are striking to call attention to the outsourcing of nursing jobs and the lack of resources needed to treat their patients. SSM Health says it remains committed to reaching an agreement.
It's tough for us because we haven't had a raise in a year. As long as we're negotiating, nobody's getting raises. People have to take care of their families. We've gone through the holidays. Nurses we survived through COVID. And from that, we think we deserve the support of getting this contract completed as soon as possible.
Negotiations are set to resume next month.
Well, after days of reports and even a petition from students, the Francis House School Board President and Superintendent say Black Studies classes will remain for the 2024-2025 school year, but students can expect some changes to the curriculum. So right now, we don't know what exactly those changes could be. However, parents and students are hopeful that the board will keep its word to leave those classes. One student says the initial move was pretty disheartening and upsetting.
I think it's unbelievable for them to discredit my history and everyone else's, teach all these other things about history, but, discredit us and choose not to show what we have or what has happened or what is happening now, matter of fact.
On Thursday, the school board president and superintendent released a lengthy joint statement saying, "We are confident in our academic team's ability to bring forth a curriculum that is rigorous and largely politically neutral."
All right, let's talk about this snow that is coming on down this morning in and around St. Louis. We've had a couple little rounds come on through, and now we're watching this next round that's just north of St. Louis up in the Litchfield. That is about to push into the metro here within the next hour. So as we get into the 7 o'clock hour, there will be another little burst of snow coming on through. But a lot of places in St. Louis metro, from Jennings down towards Melville, you can see there's a big area of dry weather. But it's that 270 corridor from Creve Coeur down towards Sunset Hills, even 44 going into Eureka, where you can see the snow is coming down right now. So just be careful, go slow. Granite City out towards Edwardsville, a little snow as well. In fact, Paul just mentioned to me over in the Weather and Traffic Center, first crash of the morning on 170. So he'll be on in a little bit to talk about that. So just as long as everybody's alert and aware, you can see the snow showers coming in from the north. We should be okay this next round approaching by 7 o'clock. So it's just wet roads, numbers above freezing, and temperatures today will top out near 40 degrees. Let's go into the weekend, New Year's Eve right around the corner. If you're making plans to stick around town, it's going to be dry. just cold. Temperatures falling below freezing. It'll be a cold weekend in St. Louis. We'll talk about the numbers and show you the next 7 days coming up.
Let's go, Mizzou! Let's go, Mizzou! Let's go, Mizzou!
Just hours until kickoff, the Mizzou Tigers are gearing up for the Cotton Bowl. We're going to have live team coverage in Arlington with what you can expect to see during the game today against Ohio State.
And New Year's Eve is just 2 days away. We're going to show you one of the biggest parties in the area and some family-friendly ones as well.